Hey guys, welcome back to this channel.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are new, we talk about personal finance, our journey, in order for us to be, I guess, have multiple stream of income, couple finance,
Financially freedom.
based on our journey on our personal money.
Yes, we're not accountant, we're not financial advisor. So if you want in-depth details about that, talk to them, not us.
This is our, I guess, our journey
Personal
and
experience.
personal experience.
And our own money.
Yeah. And I hope that the information that we provided in here help you in any way, but any way and any mean. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to talk about how can you get money fast? How can you replace your income fast? So it was a interesting conversation a few days ago. I was speaking with acquaintance of ours, and
He asked you a question.
Yeah, he asked me a question. He's going, hey mate, I've got 100 grand in my account, not doing anything at the current stage. How can I make about $1,000 passive income fast?
So he want 1,000 a week. So 52 times 1,000 is 52,000.
So $1,000 per week.
So and he got 100K. So he want to generate 52%
on the money.
There is no such thing about what quick money, getting rich quick
scheme.
No.
So
No.
I think
we believed in it when we were 10 years younger.
When we were in our 20s, we did
Yeah.
believe in it. That it should be easy to make money.
We tried.
But for us personally, we can't see that.
It didn't work out with us.
Didn't work
I'm
out.
sure that worked out with someone, but not with us.
Personally, it didn't work out for us. So, is there such thing from our experience? Not really. There might be some people out there who is lucky enough that can do that.
Yeah.
But for us, no, it didn't work out for us. We're like slow, steady, like a snail, like a turtle, that type of slow. But the growing effect is kind of quick.
Yeah. I don't believe making money quick is sustainable. For example, lottery, right? We don't buy any lottery or those scratchy, no. Because just so many people, they don't have the knowledge to hold that much of an amount of money. They just actually ruin their life.
And you ended up losing it quickly, and you end up in debt a lot more.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. If you don't have the fundamental habit of, understanding
or managing the money.
Yeah, managing the money, controlling it, understand the risks involved.
What you should buy, what you should not buy.
Yeah.
Simple things.
Like if you don't understand that side of it, that it doesn't matter how much money you earn, it doesn't matter how much money you receive, you will end up losing it quite quickly.
Or worse than before, you having the money.
Yeah. Most people who is like won lottery, for example, they said there's a few articles, I'm sure you guys have heard it before, they ended up going bankrupt quite quickly or something, or ended up losing it all within a short period of time. So for us, it's like, okay, then we try little things. If it works, great, we'll keep on going. And if it doesn't work, okay, we learn something from it. We're trying to minimize that. How can I do that? By having lots of different little things.
Yes, correct.
So that's one, like there's no such thing as get rich quick scheme.
No. We tried 2 times, I'll say. Once was...
And we ended up becoming greedy.
Yep.
We ended up getting
Lost
sleepless.
the money.
Yeah, emotional,
Stressful.
invested. Ruining us as a couple, because what you want and what your partner want might be a bit different.
And it's just can't sustain it. It's just like a roller coaster. You're going up and down with all your money and your emotions. So it's not for us, but I'm sure there are for some people. Many successful business, they need few years to sustain it.
At the very least, like
3,
I think it was
5?
minimum. If you can survive 3 years, that's good. If you can survive 5, that's great. If you can survive 10, you're in excellent condition in a sense.
Correct.
Because and on top of that, like if you're putting yourself too much pressure on yourself to get that amount, and you end up taking a lot more risk.
Yes.
Yeah. For example, if you're thinking of opening up a business, instead of opening up a business based on the capital that you have, you're probably going to take more risk of, oh, you know what, I'll borrow, I'll grab a credit from a bank or something like that to
business loan.
business loan or something like that, but you don't even know if it's going to work or not.
Exactly, that's risky.
So that's the risk involved. I mean,
The older we get, the more conservative we are.
and some people like they buy a franchise, for example. So
Yeah.
this particular person was thinking of buying a franchise. I've done the franchise business model, and I did look at it in the beginning. You ended up buying a job from my experience anyway. So you're just replacing from 9 to 5 or from your daily job, and you ended up have to sunk, let's say, that $100,000 for a franchise to buy all the equipment to set up costs or so. But you ended up getting that $1,000 a week from your job.
Yeah, and your own capital.
With your own capital.
Yeah.
The risk involved in that is you are the operator. So
You're taking on the risk.
Yeah.
If you don't have a staff, you have to work for it.
Correct. And let's say if your equipment break down, you're the one that have to repair it or get a replacement.
Yeah.
For this particular franchise, they require a vehicle. A vehicle alone, it can get up to $50,000 to $100,000 just to get the vehicle. I'm like, is it really worth it? No, I would rather be the other way around. Just try little things and see if it works out. And if you are thinking of getting a franchise or a business somewhere, why don't you look at ask them for their financial record? Because for me, when I looked at a business, I looked at their financials. How do you look at a business?
Yeah, of course. Are they making money, and how much is the expenses?
I don't even look at.
Because in a business there are so much expenses. There are a lot, and there are fixed expenses you have to pay no matter what. That is I think that's the most riskier part.
The risky bit.
The risky bit.
So for us, it's like the reason why we open up an eBay account is like you can do it with no capital or very small amount of capital.
No. Our fixed cost is the eBay subscription, which is just under $30 a month.
What? Internet.
That's it. Yeah, internet.
And
we
maybe
use
a
it no matter
computer.
what. We use it no matter what.
Yeah, a computer and internet and I think that's about it. Like very small capital, not like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
No. Yeah.
But our income from that is growing, and we learn as we go.
And we started from $1,000.
Yeah, and now it's like generating.
That's
I think it was like I screenshotted to this morning. I think it was like in the past 30 days we made about $5,000 worth of sale. But mind you, it's only sale, gross. You haven't calculated the product, the package, the fees, this and that, and after all that, how much profit is it going to be?
Yeah.
And what I like about business is you learn as you go. You learn about the business. You learn about how to operate a business.
I think the learning curve is more important.
Yeah, and then the thing is,
because once you have the learning curve, you have the education and knowledge, and you can you can review it.
Yeah, you can reapply that to other things,
business,
not just on eBay. I mean, even on a franchise, you could probably work it out, like on top of your head in the sense how much is the income, the expenses, and all that jazz. As long as you know basic math of it. And then you can look at it, like a store. Sometimes when we go out, we always look at it like, how much does a cafe cost? Look at this. This item is like,
$4.50. A coffee.
Like a coffee is $4.50. How much does it really cost? Like we love to analyze those things.
Yeah.
The more you analyze, like if you have your own store or your own small business, you can understand the fundamentals of how to run.
And you're seeing the product value differently. Is it really worth it for that price that I can, for example, when we go out to eat, we still in that frugal life, but when we go out to eat, is it really worth it? Like yesterday we went for the lunch, oh my God.
Cost us nearly about $60.
Yeah, and the food, anyway, not really worth it, but we were in a
holiday.
In a holiday, so the kids were cranky, so we just have to do it.
Yeah, but we wouldn't pay $60 just for,
For that food, no, thank you, no. Thanks.
But during a holiday, you got no other choice.
You have to, yeah.
But for everyone see the value is a bit different because you value that is like minimal problem with the kids.
Yes, it's time for me.
So
I because I was carrying one and holding the other one.
And I was away.
Yeah.
For a bit.
Yeah. So I just have to find the nearest restaurant that I can sit down with two kids.
Right, and for our normal people, like for normally, we wouldn't probably do that.
No, next door there's a takeaway chicken shop. I really want it, but I don't want to go take away. They're really tired.
And I guess like is there such thing? Come down to it.
Get rich quick.
No, there isn't. You slow, steady pace as you go along. You increase, you make it bigger. Like you get inject more capital on your own business. But would you suggest to have like your whole entire egg in one basket, like one business or 100,000? Like if you have $100,000 right now, yeah, bang, here's 100. Would you invest it on one or multiple?
Multiple. That's what we're trying to do. Diversify.
So for us, we're like, I wouldn't inject it all in one.
Because it sounds like gambling to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you just put it in one and go roulette, is it going to black or red?
Black or red. Yeah. So yes, there is a chance of you winning. You know, you can make 200 or 300, like 1,000 plus a week or something like that, with that $100,000. But for me, it's like if you don't have the mentality as a business owner or business operator, you will lose that $100,000 quite quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say there's no get rich quick scheme, but you should start early and start now to invest something. You do something. If
you can invest, like try to do those side hustle, try to open up a business when you're young, when you don't have any kids.
And when you have little capital, you will be more creative.
One is that. Two, if you burn, at least you can stand up again.
Yes.
If you fall over, I'm like, okay, I'll learn this amount because I've only have about a couple of $1,000 or something, or maybe just $1,000 capital. I'm like, okay, so what I learned in that business is this, and reapply that, and start again until you find a way. I'm sure you can manage to do it over time, but I would not do the whole entire 100 on one product or business. One vehicle. So
and that's your hard-earned money.
Yeah.
What if you lose it? Like we did it a few times.
Yes. And from experience, no, don't do it. Don't do it in one product. Yeah. So if you can, split it into 4. You know what? Split it into 3 at $25,000 each.
And keep the 25 yourself.
Yeah, in case like at the very least 2 at 25 each.
Yeah, keep the 50.
Keep the 50. One of them for your rainy day.
Yeah.
And the other one is out of the 2, which one is working? If it works, then inject more on that one. Yeah. Yeah. Instead of just I'm just gonna put one in one. Anyway,
we're not financial advisor. It's just personal experience.
From experience, that's what we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will help for those any one of you is thinking of opening up a business or opening, try and find a get rich quick scheme. There isn't any.
Yeah. Sorry
to burst your bubble.
Yeah.
Talk to you guys in the next video.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye.